What's up, everybody? We're interviewing some people about police corruption, and if you treat us equal, we got some good answers, and we met some nice people. We interviewed the people so they can have a say. That's when we interviewed my brother. His name is Trey.
Go.
Do you think there are more good cops or bad cops in the world?
Oh man, that's a good one. Okay, so like, here's what I think. When I was little, I didn't like cops at all, like zero. Why? Because they always harassed me. Regardless, I'm a little kid doing nothing. Elementary, walking down the street, and the cops want to mess with me. You know what I mean? I have cops pull guns out on me, pointed at me. I'm not even doing nothing. Freeze! I'll shoot. What do you mean you're gonna shoot? So I would say that when I was younger, cops were more brutal because they can get away with a lot of stuff, you know, and it was our word against theirs. And now they got the body cams. They can't snitch on themselves like that, you know what I mean? So in answer to your question, I would say that there's more bad cops than good cops. And I think that a lot of times those bad cops were once trying to be good cops and they got just meddled in the wrong business once they got into the department and they realized they can't be a good cop because a lot of the other ones weren't good cops. So that's what I think.
All right, one more question. How do you think police department should handle officers accused of misconduct?
So, a little over 3 years ago, I hurt my neck and almost broke my neck, right? And I was barely moving around and I was stuck at home on workman's comp and I started going to school online. And then I took a break one day while I was studying online and it was a rainy day. I had just bought a brand new car that had paper plates on it. I went to the store to go buy Gatorade, right? And some snacks. And then I was on my way out of the store with my Gatorade and snacks. And a cop and I crossed paths, right? Well, at the time, I was walking like this and the cop looked at me all crazy. And then he didn't even go all the way into the store. He followed me and then seen the new car I got into, pulled me over because I didn't have plates, but I had paper plates and then I had tinted windows. So the cop followed me all the way to my house and then tried to slam me on the ground, but couldn't slam me. And he kept trying to get my arm to go behind my back, but my injury didn't allow my arm to bend like that. So I filed a complaint on this cop. Never filed a complaint on a cop ever in my life. So then I called the commissioner's office and filed a report on this officer, right? Well, about a month later, I received a letter in the mail stating, "Oh, we're sorry for this officer's misconduct with you because he slammed me on the car and was about to take me to jail and I didn't even do nothing." You know what I mean? Now we're talking a grown adult. I was already working for the district because I got hurt here, right? So anyhow, we're out there doing all that and then I get that letter and then I had an opportunity to meet with his supervisor. I went and talked to his supervisor, and his supervisor said he would have did the same thing. So they didn't care. They had no mercy towards his treatment towards me. So if they're gonna be like that, well then I say we stand for ourselves. What do we need you for? We are the people they're supposed to serve and protect, but yet they want to always harass us. So what if we just get rid of cops and everybody else protects themselves? Then we don't need cops. Mess around and find out.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Trey was spitting facts on my mother. That's when we interviewed Charles, my black brother.
All right. Have you ever seen or experienced cops abusing their power or racially profiling innocent people?
Absolutely, I have.
And do you think corruption in the law enforcement is rare, common, or in between?
I would say it's in between. I mean, we always like to point out the bad, and without recognizing the good. Like, you can do 9 things right, but the one thing that you do wrong, that's the thing that everyone magnifies. So, I think I would say in between, because what's publicized is usually something that's negative. I mean, even when you look at the news, it's always something negative. But I believe there's a lot of positivity in the police force, the vast majority of it. But it's how you interact that changes everything. So how you present yourself, how you interact, how you go about things. That's how you create change, and you don't put yourself in a position to have police brutality. You know, so yeah, that's my answer.
All right.
Charles didn't say much, but hopefully Lisa does.
Do you think people feel safe reporting misconduct? Why or why not?
Do I think people they feel safe reporting?
Yeah, like
If they, a lot of times they feel safe if they can do it unanimously or, you know, when they're not fighting. But I think so.
you think so? And do you think there are more good cops or bad cops in the world?
I think there's more good.
More good.